I've been so fixated on how much time I got left. No one knows how long they have. Okay, we all know that. But I feel like as soon as I got in my 40s, like just the thought of time just started to or how much time I had ahead of me just started to get louder and louder and louder. And then I started to get afraid. I started to panic. I had a heart-to-heart with myself, and I said one thing I need to do is continue to do is to de-fear my life. I call it de-fearing my life, because there's some things that I've done where fear has stopped me from doing it. And I'm so proud of myself because yesterday, I talked about this in one of my other videos, is I met with my dad for lunch. Woo-hoo! Wow, that was crazy. Good crazy, not bad crazy. Morning. It was good crazy. And so we met at a Thai restaurant, right? And first of all, let me say this. I'm super proud of myself. I am so proud of myself for doing it. Because it's hard to do. It's so challenging to do. Especially, who's going to reach out to someone who abandoned you as a child? Granted, I did see I did see him throughout my childhood. I've probably seen that man like 10 times throughout my childhood, right? But I don't know him as a parent. I don't know anything about him other than his name. I don't know his family. I know nothing, right? But I do know he left my mom high and dry. That one thing I do know. And I held that against him for so long, and I wanted nothing to do with this man. And last year, and I talked about this in my video, last year, it came to me and something was pushing me to reach out to him. And so finally I did in January, and I scheduled our lunch for like a month out, just so I can make sure, because I had no intentions of hashing out any daddy issues. I'm 49 years old. I don't need you to be, what, you gonna take me to go get some ice cream? No. I wanted to just meet him where he was at, right? And get to know him, and get to know, also want to know that side of my family. And so we met at the restaurant yesterday, and he walked in, and I was once again looking at time, because this man is 73 years old. Last time I saw him, he was buff. He used to lift. You know, he was young and vibrant, thinking he was, you know, the man or whatever. And then I see this man who's half the size, and he looks exactly the same in the face, but he looks old and he's skinny. He's not buff anymore. So my brain had to process that, because I'm remembering how he used to look. You know, I'm sure I look different too. Even more beautiful than ever. Just kidding. The first thing he said was, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful." I'm like, duh, obviously. No, just kidding. But he did say that. So I think he was nervous. So anyway, we sat down, we talked or whatever. And I would say this. The first 10 minutes for me were triggering, and I didn't know it would be, because of how he was. He was nice, but I could tell he was really scared, and it came off kind of like, it didn't come off that great at first in the beginning. And we had a few moments of awkward silence, but okay, fine, whatever. But I'm really good at I'm just good at easing the vibe, just naturally. It's not forced or anything, it's natural. So I'm looking at this man and we're talking. So I would say probably the first 10 to 20 minutes, a little triggering, because at one point he was talking about, because I don't know how we got on subject of animals. I said I'm an animal person, he is too. And he was talking about a bird, a cockatoo. He has. He's had it for like, I think 30 years. And him and his wife would have to go back to the pet store. I think it was every other day, maybe twice a week or something like that. I can't remember. To go bond with the bird after it hatched, because you shouldn't just take it home. And he's telling me this, and I'm listening like, oh, so you do know how to do that. So you know how to bond with a living thing, but you couldn't do that with your kids. That's what I was thinking. And I said, no, Frankie, that's okay, because you know what he did. You're not giving the man a pass. You know what he did, and you're not trying to, I tell this to myself, I'm not trying to rehash old things. If I'm genuine about meeting him where he is, then that's what I'm gonna do. Same thing for myself. Meeting myself where I am, and not, saying those thoughts in your head. Because this man is 73 years old. And if I truly want to, I could harp on the trauma and waste time, not get to know him, or meet him where he is and, get to know more. Anyway, we were together for 3 hours, and he didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave either. It was really nice talking to him. And I brought up that, he's after us, being together for a minute. Let me sit down for a second. After us being together for a minute, oh, the sun is sure is bright. Can I sit right here? Let's see. After us meeting together for a little bit, no, I would say probably like an hour of us meeting, he just really loosened up, became a jokester. I got to see a different side of him that I've never seen before. And that's how the conversation was the whole entire time. We were together probably a little over 3 hours. And then he texted me after. And I ain't gonna lie, I got a little teary-eyed, okay? I didn't shed a tear, but I got teary-eyed. He said something like, I had a wonderful time seeing you. It was the best day. It was like the best day of my life. And I was just like, and I thought it was really sweet. When we were talking, he's not a very, you could tell he's like afraid to show his emotions in person. He would pay me compliments. Like he would say, you have a really awesome personality. I just really enjoy being here with you. He would say stuff like that, right? And it would warm me up and stuff like that. We'd take a picture together. So it was nice. And the point I'm making and telling you this is that sometimes we let how we view things as a child, or how we view something under duress, under stress, under trauma, and we don't allow ourselves to give it another go, to really process it when we're in a space where we don't have anger. And I was in a space where I didn't have anger, although I was triggered in the first 10 to 20 minutes. Don't forget about that. But I wasn't angry. And so I realized how precious time was in that moment. And I said, you know, because he even said to me while we were talking, he's like, he kept saying, he said maybe like 3 or 4 times, I hope we could do this again. I hope we could do this again. You know, it's so cute. The day before we were going to meet, he went to the restaurant so he wouldn't get lost. So that told me it meant something to him, right? Because he wanted to make sure that he was there. And it was just a really, really, really great experience. And it gave me more confidence, right? It gave me more confidence to not let fear or let situations that maybe, not let situations, but mainly not let fear stop me, or fear of rejection, fear of my pride or anything stop me from getting a good experience or getting closure. Because here's the thing, if I never see that man again, I'm okay, because I did it. I'm so proud of myself. And so the point of me making this video is talking about time, right? Sometimes time, in a good way, can force you to mend things. It can force you to take a step back and really look at your life and make good changes. That's why for me, really focusing on my fitness is really, really important. Like I want to focus on my mental health, my what I put in my body, working out, moving. That's why walking, yeah, I know I sat down because it's kind of hot and the sun's beating on me, so I had to sit down for a second. But I'm just so proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. And although I do panic about time sometimes, I check myself and I'm like, you only panic, like I told myself, you only panic about time because you're not putting things into action. I am putting things into action. I'm meeting myself where I am. I'm actually doing something. Am I perfect at it? No, I'm not. I'm not perfect at any of it. And, you know, I don't care what negative thoughts I have about myself. I don't care about that anymore. I'm not going to let that consume me or stop me from doing anything to enjoy the whatever amount of time I have left on this earth. I'm so proud of myself. And if you've done something that you thought you never could do before, you know how it feels to feel proud of yourself. And you should continue to keep doing those things. So that's what I'm going to continue to keep doing. I am serious about just being an overall good person. Like my motto is all about love. Like seriously, loving everything about my life. Even the bad stuff. I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk right now. It's hot. Somebody's coming. Anyway, loving the good, loving the bad, and understanding that, okay, yeah, time. Yes, I do panic about time, but I don't have to. It's important to just keep moving. Keep moving. Being true to yourself. I'm not here to please anyone. I just want to continue to be a good person. Oh, my dad actually said, he goes, you are a very good person. I thought that was so cute. I was like, and I said, well, I've always been this way. Anyway, my nose is running, allergies. Let me catch it. Whoop. All right, that was a little cheesy, but whatever. I don't know. I'm on cloud 9 today with that text message that he sent me. And like I said last time on my video, I didn't know I needed it. That text like really warmed my heart and I felt really good. And I don't know, I just feel unstoppable. No, I just feel like I'm moving in the right direction. I love making these videos. I'm gonna keep ranting. Pwee. I should wear lip gloss. These flies are flying all on my lips. You see them on my lips? Oh, whatever. Um. Oh, hey, what's up, homie? I don't know. I'm just feeling really good today. Sometimes it's good to just continue to keep moving forward. That's what I plan to do. I'm actually not able to work out this week because I injured my back. So, oh, not injured my back. My hips are tight, so my lower back hurts. So I won't be posting a video this week, my workout video, but I'll post it next week. I'll be back on track. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to me. Frankie out.